Hello, year 10. So let's take a look at measures of central tendency. So that is the mean, median, mode, and possibly the range of data sets. So let's do this example. I'll do this one, and how about you will try one right after. Here are randomly recorded temperatures throughout the month. So I have 16 degrees Celsius, 22 degrees Celsius, so on and so forth. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put these in numerical order. Don't forget that whenever you're finding the median, you need to have them in numerical order in order to find the middle value. So the smallest temperature, it looks like, is 13 degrees Celsius. The next one would be 15, 16, another 16, 17, and 22. Same thing I always do is I just double check that I've caught everything by crossing them out. Another way you could do it is just count them up. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, first up, the mean. To find the arithmetic mean, all we do is we add all our values together and then divide by how many we have. So take a second, add all these up. I'm going to do the same, and we'll come back together and calculate the mean. Okay, so I got a sum of 99 degrees, and we have 6 values, which means when you divide by 6, you get 16.5 degrees Celsius. So that would be our mean value. Okay, the median. Median is your middle value. We have them in numerical order, which is step 1. So step 2 is finding out where the middle is. So what some people like to do is they like to cross out one on each side until they get to the middle. So let's do that. Notice you go to cross both of these out and then you wouldn't have any numbers left. Whenever you have an even amount of numbers, you then need to find the middle by averaging the two in the middle. So I want to know what's exactly halfway between 16 and 16. Well, 16 and 16, there's 0 difference there. So 16 would be in the middle of 16 and 16. So therefore, our median value is 16 degrees. Mode is going to be your most common number. I'm noticing there are 2 16 values and 1 of everything else. So our mode is 16. The range, how spread out is your data set? So what you need to do is find the largest value and take away the smallest. So I have 22, take away, what's the smallest? 13. Looks like we'll get a value of 9 degrees. So I'd go here. And there you have it. One thing to notice is all 3 of these values, disregard the range right now, are really similar. What that tells you is, first of all, I do have a very small data set. This would be more beneficial for larger data sets, but this does tell me that my numbers are very close together. There's a lot of consistencies here. I might not have an outlier, seeing that I have all these numbers relatively the same, which kind of makes sense if you look at those. All right, so let's do this. Can you please now take a second and attempt to find the mean, median, mode, and range of the following heights? Take a second and pause the video. Let's see if you got this right. So first step is you probably listed these in order. So I have them from smallest to largest, ascending order. I have 6 values, which is what I started with, so I'm good to go. Step 1, if you added all of these up, you maybe got a sum of 8.1. If you divide by the 6 values you have, that gets us a mean of 1.35 meters. So hopefully that's what you got for the first one. Median, again, we're already in order. And notice we have the same issue as we did the last time. So we have an even amount, hence we're going to be left with 2 middle numbers. And we need to find what's exactly in the middle of them. Same value again, difference of 0 between these, so therefore that number would be the middle. So our median here is 1.3 meters. Most common number, there are 3 1.3 meter values, and that is the largest. So that is our mode, or most common. The range, So largest value here would be 1.6 and our smallest would be 1.1. So when you find the difference there, you end up getting 0.5 or half a meter. Again, some things to think about. Really consistent numbers here. Our values are really, really consistent. They're all close together. And another thing that would tell you that is we only have a range of half a meter, meaning these values are very close together. If you were to look at all the numbers, we only have a difference of 0.5 between the largest and the smallest value. Can you now please take a second and go on to Heggetty Maths and attempt your tasks for today?